Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is another episode of Finish It Friday, and I am happy to say another one down. This one was actually easy. It wasn't that hard. The pattern wasn't hard to understand. I enjoyed this one. I got it done in just a couple days, honestly. But I decided to make this girl. She is a tissue cover, and there was I don't know. Yeah, if you remember, there was like this weird pattern at the front to cut that out and pop the doll's legs off and put her inside of a tissue box, a Kleenex box. And I was like, I'm not doing that. So let me grab her and get her camera ready and just show you exactly what we got. So what I did is I took a brand new box of Kleenexes and I popped open the side and pulled all the Kleenexes out, and then took like half of them and folded them in half and then put it back inside so she could stand on that so she wasn't like oddly shaped. But here is mine. Let me grab the book. Ow. Here she is. That blue is actually so much more vibrant on camera than it is in real life. See her little headband, her necklace, her little waistband, the sleeve. Look at those bows. Can you believe it? I tied pretty bows. And then here's the bottom. And then there's the Kleenex box she's in. So, here is the book and mine. That's the only picture too. So I just went off that. But yeah, it was super fun. You made the bodice piece first, and then you made the solid blue inside, and then you made the lacy part, the over skirt, I think is what it's called. The only thing I would change is the sleeve. The sleeve you make completely separate, and then you just sew to the bodice part of it, which whatever. Okay, but I could have done it better. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that. I didn't mean it like that. I meant it as in could have just connected to the body and then crocheted out. Anyway, so then this little piece right here is just a piece that's like, here, let me set her. I'll set her there. So the piece around her waist is like a piece that's like that big, and you set it on her waist and then take a ribbon and tie it around her waist and just tie it to the waist. And then these, which I was actually really shocked when it came to these the little pretty parts around the bottom of the dress. That's actually 8 separate different pieces. And I was like, I don't want to do that. But it's 2 rows. It says in the pattern, it says tack them. So basically what I did is I just took a strand of white yarn and tied the 2 ends together, and then tied all 8 of them together and weaved in the ends. It's like, well, that's not hard. And then I just glued it to the dress. So it was actually really easy. And her hair was a little rough. You know what? I would say the hair is probably the hardest part, because it was like what do they call? It was like it was dreadlocks. So I had to like kind of pull them apart and fluff it up so where it just looks like a ball of curls. And then I gave her the little fluff. But yeah, I'm super happy with her. I think she came out great. All the different flowers. Oh, and on this book, it wants you to tie a bow for every one of those. I was like, I am not doing that. I am not tying a bow. For those of you that don't know, the bane of my existence is tying a bow. I hate tying a bow. I can never get it to be perfect. Drives me nuts. But yeah, she will go on my shelf, and I don't have to try to find a doll stand for her. She stands perfect by herself in the box. It's hot in here. We had to, I shut the fan off and shut the door so I could film, so it's a little warm in here. I was gonna say something. Now I don't remember what I was gonna say. I don't know. Anyway, so I will put her back in my collection, and we are gonna draw another one. Like, a part of me really, really, really hopes it's not a doll, it's not an amigurumi, it's not a doll dress. Just give me something. You know what? I want to work on my mother-in-law. Oh, I tell you guys, I want to work on my mother-in-law's prayer, Lord's Prayer project. So a little update on my mother-in-law. So for those of you who don't know, she's 86. She fell and broke her femur and had surgery, and then got a bad UTI. I'm summing it up pretty quick, and she's what they call swing bed at a hospital, and she's doing okay. I mean, well, they did a CT and ended up finding that sometime after the surgery from the fall, she had a seizure or a stroke. But there's no complications. There's no droopiness. She's got. I mean, it's hard for her to lift her left arm and leg. But other than that, I mean, you couldn't tell. She's a little out of it, but they kind of think that maybe from the UTI. It's hard to tell. But it sounds like she's gonna. We got to get her to a nursing home, unfortunately. It sucks because... Okay, anyway. Let's draw a new project. Please be something good. Alright. I ought to go through here and pick out a bunch of the doll stuff. It's not that I'm sick of it, it's just I'm ready for a break. Maybe that's what this one will be, break. It is the corner-to-corner Afghan that I have been dying to get because I've wanted... Sorry, that was probably really loud. These things, and I think Terry at Yarn Joy Podcast can tell you, they seal really good, and they pop pretty loud when you get them. I can't believe I just drew that. I have, for those of you that haven't watched every single one of these Finish It Fridays, every time I'm like, I really want to do this corner-to-corner Afghan. Well, a Grafghan, a corner-to-corner. I wanted to do something like that. And every time I have not gotten one. I don't know what episode this is, but it's taken this long till I finally got one. So, I'm going to have to pull up a picture of it. So I will scoot to the side. And I'll put a picture right here of what I'm working on. So... As of now, filming this, I can't remember exactly what it is or which one it is. But I think what I'm going to do, depending on the pattern, I may make a block at a time. Maybe like 1 or 2 blocks, depending how hard it is for me to learn. Because I've done a Grafghan once. I didn't even do a whole Grafghan. I just did a square of a cat. I used to have it sitting here, but anyway. So... I'm so excited. I'm going to go pick out colors and get all my stuff together and learn how to do this. And you know what? I think I'm going to end up watching Terry at Yarn Joy Podcast. She has, I think she has videos showing how to do Grafghans. I think. I don't remember now. I thought she did. I don't know. But I'm going to have to do some research because it's been too long since I've made one and I've got to remind myself how to do it. And anyway, I'm so excited. Okay, let me put that in here. You know what? I was thinking the other day, it's about time to where I do a video just to show everything, kind of like what's half of a year? So January 12, so 6, June would be halfway, so I could do like a halfway point, I don't know what you call it, like a follow-up, or, you know, halfway through the year showcase of what we made for Finish It Fridays. I have a whole shelf to show you. I'm just looking at it and I'm just kind of thinking, anyway, the reason I bring it up is because I recently cleaned and reorganized my room and I've got them all set up and I was like, which one's my favorite? But that's what I was thinking when I was cleaning. And I still, hands down, I'm going to say Goodness Grapes. I love her. And maybe the little one. I don't know. I love them all. All right. So this is kind of a short one, but that's okay. Come back next week because I'm not going to guarantee I have it done, but I'm going to guarantee that I am learning and trying to do it. Fingers crossed it looks good. So, okay, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss what's next. And I will see you guys Monday in the next one. Bye.